All right, so up next we have a little Louis Smolka action versus Jose Alberto Quinonez. Is that how you say his last name?
Yeah, Quinonez. Yeah, perfect.
Quinonez. All right. So yeah, both of these guys, seems like a lot of the fighters on this card are looking for redemption. Both of these guys have lost their last 2 out of 3 coming into this one. Smolka, we saw lose against our boy Casey Kenny recently.
My boy.
Versus, El Taco lost to Nathaniel Wood. So guys that we're familiar with that they lost to recently.
I'm really excited that because, you know what, you pumped this fight up even better than I could. I'm really impressed with you remembering those things. And then, let's take a look at them in a bit more detail. I mean, Smolka's that more of a veteran fighter. Right? We've got that 16-7 record, 2-2 UFC, but you know what? He can take some damage. I think he's the kind of guy that it's very difficult to knock him out. I mean, I don't think he's never been knocked out. Even Casey Kenny, subbed him in the first. So I think
subbed him, yeah.
And he attacks the body pretty well. I see some juice there. I see he's the kind of guy that's going to be underrated in the classic sense. But, I mean, Quinonez is that Ultimate Fighter Latin America Season 1 finalist. He's going to be a guy that we're going to see, try to be a distant striker. But, again, Quinonez has lost against really good competition as well. Sean O'Malley, Nathaniel Wood, and Alejandro Perez, who's another tough guy. I mean, these are all fighters who, over the course of the UFC, not everyone's going to be a champion, but there's going to be really good fighters. And these are the guys that all get you excited for a fight. Nathaniel Wood just fought Casey Kenny, and, I mean, that fight was phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And so, yeah.
And just as a quick side note on Quinonez there, I mean, I know we're pretty big Challenge fans. Don't you think if Jordan from the Challenge was a UFC fighter, he would look like this, man?
That's exactly what he'd look like. Good call. This is Mexican Jordan. Holler. My boy Jordan, Challenge legend, MTV. Holler.
So in terms of odds for this one, well, where do you kind of see this landing?
So, I mean, in terms of Quinonez, I think the level of competition plays a part here. So we're going to give him some kind of juice there in terms of this being close to a pick'em and give him that minus 110, minus 20, minus 120. But I also think Smolka comes in with that chance to just last. And I don't think Quinonez does well with a guy that might be able to take him to the ground and maybe even, show some resiliency in the second, third rounds. And so you might even see him at a plus 170, plus 180. With Smolka coming in at maybe a plus 110, so it is, minus 180.
Your initial instinct was actually right on the money. It's pretty close to a pick. Smolka comes in as a slight favorite, about minus 140, 145 there.
Yeah, and it's a tough one to call, but something I would consider is maybe even an under. If one of these guys, get tired, I think it's just something where they're going to put on a show, my friend. I think Paisan, if there was a fight where this is an underrated card right now, and I know they're kind of picking up the pieces and trying to put this card together, but I mean, this is one of those fights I would kind of mark on the card and be like, hey, make sure you're in your seats.
This is one to watch.
100%.
For sure, and touching back on what you just said there, like kudos to the UFC. There's been a lot of drops and, a lot of people's different circumstances coming into play this card, but kudos to them for still getting the fight card. Oh man. Subscribe, hit that bell button below.
Please
we
do
really
that.
appreciate it.
Love that.
Our Instagram is there. Our pics will all be up on there. Twitter's up there. Our pics will be on there as well. And yeah, always a pleasure, Siraj.
My guy, take it easy. Peace.